afternoon, guys. So in this lesson, we're gonna learn how to explain different syntax in C Sharp. Not only we're gonna do it together, but in different stage, we're gonna learn and explain different things in C Sharp. So let's not wasting time. Let's just go ahead and create a new project. So bang, bang, bang. So console app. Let's call this up. No, let's go back. Let's call this syntaxes, right? Syntaxes, syntax. Yeah, let's call this syntax. And then we're gonna hit next, hit that, save it, yes. Okay. So now that we have this, so let's start with using, and then we're gonna call this system, right? Using system, make that, using system, and then we're gonna make this namespace program, program, namespace. Let's just make this namespace, let's call it syntaxes. Yeah, let's call this syntax, right? Okay, now let's make this bracket and make a class program. Sorry, make another bracket and make this static, as you know, void. Sorry, let's go back, void mean string, because this is string, right? Sorry, string. And then we make this, then make the argument. Right. Oh, okay. So then we make another bracket, and in here is where everything we're going to do is gonna be at. So we see we have this hello world by default, but that's not where we want. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, just to be honest with you, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to explain to you different lines, and as I explain them, you're gonna see what it means. So I could do, say, line one, let's say line one, so which is the line one in C# here. Oh, sorry guys, it's a typo. Because your code have to be in the middle of these two quotation marks. So let's say line one, right? So using system means that we can use classes from the system. Let's make the system with capital letter. From the system namespace. So that's what it means, guys, namespace. Now, because I'm lazy, instead of, let's do that so you understand. Let's do another console, console white line. What am I doing? Console, first tab, okay. So console white line, so let's give it to us. Thank God. So, guys, let's do line 2. That's how we're gonna explain those syntaxes that you see in C#. So if you are a beginner in C#, this course is very good for you because we're gonna explain everything to you. That way you don't have no issue. Let's just make this so we don't forget it. Okay, so in line 2, so guys, every application that you see that being built in C# in Microsoft platform, that's where it starts. And that's how it starts. So in line 2, a blank line. So a blank line in C#. So C# would ignore. So C# let's say ignores white space. However, guys, multiples lines make the code more readable. Okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see. Okay. Tab and quotes in the back here, like this, so we don't forget it. So that's what lines 2 mean. So we start from line here, we explain what that is, and we explain what that is, the space. Now, let's explain what is namespace, which is this one here, namespace. So line 3, right? Namespace, sorry, just one word. Namespace is used to organize your code and it is a container for classes and other namespace, right? So let's just separate them. So this is the explanation for line 1. This is for explanation for line 2, and this is the explanation for line 3. So why don't we go ahead and create line 4? Now, let's go ahead and make line 4. So guys, now in line 4, in C#, line 4, sorry, so it's already. So in line 4, the curly braces, which is this here, no, I mean this, the curly braces, tell you what, so let's make this be line 4. Line 4, let's make this be line 5. Let's make this be line 5, line 6. And let's make this be line 7. Okay, guys, so in line 7, the curly braces, which is this, marks the beginning and the end of a block of code. That's what lines 7 is. Okay, let's go ahead and finish explaining these other lines before we end this program. So line 8, which is class, line 8, right? So in line 8, let's make this like that. So line 8, guys, which is class is a container for data and methods which brings functionality to your program. See if we could make this here. To your program. So every line of code that ran in C# must be inside a class. In our example, we name the class syntax, since it's the syntax that we explain in this, lesson. Oh, sorry, let's make this here, go in here, make the double quotation. So now, don't worry if you don't understand the using system name this year. Don't worry if you don't understand the using system name, the namespace and class works. Just think of it as something that almost always appears in your program and that you will learn more about it in later chapter. So now let's talk about mean, which is this line here on line 10. So line 10, so in line 10, so another thing that always appear in a C# program, is the mean method. Any code, guys, inside its curly braces inside the curly braces will be execute. Sorry, typo. Will be execute. Sorry, typo again, will be execute. Executed. You don't have to understand the keywords before and after mean. You will get to know them bit by bit while reading this tutorial along with me. So now, line, tab, double quote, sorry. What is it doing? As it goes. Double quote, then put this here. Okay, guys. So in line 12 goes all the way to everywhere that you see console. So in line 12, console is a class. Console is a class of the system console is the class of the system namespace which has a white line method, which has a white line method any code inside method a method that is used to output or print, let's say /print text. In our example, it will output all of the explanation that we write inside of the console line. Right? So now, if you omit the using system line, you would have to write system dot console dot what line to output. Now, guys, let's make this last one. This is the last one. I don't want to make this video too long, but it's very important that you understand. If you want to be a programmer, or if you want to understand how to code, it's very important that you understand those lines. You know, started from here to all the way whatever that you coding with. So guys, if you omit the using system, line, you would have to write system that console that white line like this. In order to print or output your text. Note that, oh, sorry, it's too fast. Guys, note that every C# statement and ends with a semicolon. Which is this. Note again, guys. Note again. Note, just a note. C# is case sensitive. For example, my class and my class has different meaning. So yes, so let's go ahead and save it all and print all the explanation that we give you about synthesis. This is very, very important before you jump ahead and start coding with C#. You need to understand very well what are these line, what are those console, what is a using system, what is namespace, what is curly braces, what is classes, is C# is case sensitive? How do I output something in C#? How do I print? So guys, this is very important. Please do not ignore this. Otherwise, you're never gonna understand C# and you're just gonna rely on every project to go online and copy and paste code. So it's very important to have a very good foundation. If you're gonna be a developer, or DevOps or SIPSOP or whatever, if your job, if your main line of expertise is to code or understand codes before you push it out into um, environment or development or whatever, you have to understand how to code and what are the meaning of different codes. So, like I said, so please don't ignore this because this is very important. Let's see what's going on here. Do we have any mistake? No, not really. If we had a mistake, it would underline it. Say, this corresponds to this. Yeah, there's a mistake. So basically, from there, we deserve a bracket, right? Now, let's see. Do we have it? Also, we good. I couldn't see that, but we good. Let's go ahead and save. We didn't make no mistake. We good. Yeah, I can see all these three. They're here. I'm not sure why your code doesn't run either. The computer may be slow, that's why. Just give it a little bit of time. Let's see what's going on. It's a super long program, so thank you so very much for following along with me. Stay tuned for another video with C Sharp.